From the title, I would have thought this was a horror movie made by someone who doesn't like Meg Ryan movies. The Meg is directed by John Turteltaub and stars Jason Statham as a rescue diver named Jonas Taylor, who claims to have saved a group of scientists from an 80-foot shark known as the Megalodon, thought to have been extinct. After 5 years of no one believing him, Taylor discovers the gigantic shark again in an unexplored section of a deep-sea trench. The Megalodon swims through a break in the thermocline surrounding the underwater area, so Taylor and his crew have to take it down before it reaches the shores of China. Now, there is something about sharks that I find really scary. I don't know, it may be just that they have the capability of attacking you from underneath without any warning. Even though, yes, I know, they aren't the bloodthirsty killers that love gorging on human flesh that they're often portrayed as on film. So I enjoy most shark thrillers. Jaws, of course, is a classic horror movie with expertly crafted suspense and well-rounded characters. I also really enjoy Deep Blue Sea and The Shallows, and even Jaws 2 I think is okay. However, I can't quite add the Meg to that list. It's never good enough or a good kind of dumb enough for it to be a worthwhile thriller. To start with one of the positives, Jason Statham is predictably fun as the lead star. He just has this really cool presence with his intimidating voice and chill toughness. He has unexpected moments of humor in this movie, like there's a part where he has to swim out to something, and he starts humming the song Just Keep Swimming from Finding Nemo. However, the supporting cast, which includes Rainn Wilson, Cliff Curtis, and Li Bingbing from Transformers Age of Extinction, are all listless and forgettable, with comic relief from Wilson that rarely ever lands. For a movie that has copious amounts of a shark ripping people to shreds, there's very little meat to it. Even shark thrillers that don't match Jaws have a bit more to them than just shark. Deep Blue Sea had fun characters, especially LL Cool J, and The Shallows had Blake Lively's amazing performance, as well as her friendship with the seagull that takes shelter on the rock with her. The closest the Meg has to any substance is a few somewhat likable scenes with Statham and this 10-year-old girl who's in the underwater station with her mom, but even that has some poorly written moments. Like when the Megalodon sinks its teeth into the glass of the underwater station, and the girl runs into the elevator screaming and tells Statham that the shark is outside. So he comes down, looks through the window, and a humpback whale happens to be swimming by. So he turns to the girl and says, "Nothing to worry about, it's just a whale." Are you seriously unable to take a hint from this giant ring of tooth marks in the glass right in front of you that the shark is out there? How would a whale leave something like that? Another thing that makes this movie less memorable than those superior shark flicks is that although it delivers some fun, it's never scary. It's just a full-on adrenaline fueler. But if that's what you come for, it's a mildly enjoyable time, with CGI that is adequately realistic, though never outstanding. This movie is basically 1.5 different shark movies crammed into one. It starts as Deep Blue Sea in this underwater facility, and then the second third is the second half of Jaws when they're on a boat hunting the shark. And finally, the last third is the first half of Jaws with the shark attacking people at a beach. So if you have an afternoon and you're in the mood for a really brief triple feature, go check it out. Otherwise, you can swim away no problem. I'm going to give The Meg a 48%. That's a wrap, thank you for watching, I hope you found this review helpful. Like if you liked, subscribe for more. This is Pop Culture, I'm Alex Pop.